The charge against Tracy Murphy was just dismissed. So we're outside of Wheatfield Town Court, where Tracy Murphy was going to face potentially 1 year in jail for supposedly stealing 2 cows who wandered onto her sanctuary. And instead, she's going home free. And the reason is we filed a motion yesterday to dismiss the case on 3 primary grounds. First, it turns out the alleged owner of these cows was the brother-in-law of the chief investigator for law enforcement in this case. And that is a fundamental breach of legal ethics. It is a violation of New York law, and we raised that to the court's attention yesterday. The second issue is destruction of certain evidence, including communications between the alleged owner of the cows and law enforcement. When there's communications between law enforcement and a complaining witness, we as a defense team have a right to see those communications, but somehow they disappeared in this case. That's not appropriate. But third and most importantly, they took the cows and killed them. And in any criminal case, when the police seize evidence from you, you're entitled to inspect that evidence. That's a basic constitutional right we all have. But in this case, they took the cows to the owner. The owner sent them off to slaughter. We were never able to even find out if these were the right cows. So as a result, the court yesterday ruled that the prosecution would not be able to mention 2 cows in a larceny case involving the alleged theft of 2 cows. And so the prosecution this morning said, well, if we're not allowed to talk about these 2 cows, and we have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that 2 cows were stolen, we can't proceed with the case. And so that's exactly what happened. The case was dismissed. So our next step is to go to the sanctuary and celebrate with the cows. What's bittersweet in all of this is the fact that little Willow and Ishmael can't celebrate with us. These are 2 beloved members of the Ashes Farm Sanctuary family. They're 2 individuals who had a life, who had feelings, who had families just like us and didn't deserve to be killed. We won't be able to celebrate with them, but we will remember them. And as with all the other animals on this earth who are being exploited, we will fight.